Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on DC. Superman's box office projections tanking. And this has happened because of basically the Superman clip from the interview with Lois and Clark, which seemed to be very serious, which James Gunn even talked about in an interview recently with Rolling Stones magazine, basically saying that it was a very serious scene, there wasn't much humour, and it was talked about the dynamic between Lois and Clark very well. And it all just seemed kind of clunkily put together, and the internet hasn't reacted kindly to the bit of the scene we've seen, and it does seem more humorous than James Gunn made out, and just not clunkily done, not a great character interaction according to people's general view on the internet, which seems to have really tanked box office projections, overnight. So could James Gunn's Superman be in trouble now? And could the start of this new DC chapter end very, very quickly if projections are tanking? Well, it's not great optics if analyst data is being collated by articles and these are the predictions, lowest to highest, and that's lowered by so many million. It's a bit insane that it has, and it's not great. However, how many people aren't paying attention to this analyst data? You've got to imagine that a lot of DC fans might be taking more interest in this reboot than they have in recent ones, especially with all the Snyderverse things. But not everyone is scouring YouTube or caring about the projections they're talking about. Has the marketing interested them? This is why it becomes doubly interesting, I suppose, when you think that the marketing clip is what's made analysts feel shaky. So the marketing, which is quite widespread, I'd say, in comparison to other films I've seen recently, marketing clips being released are what's causing these tanked projections and shaking fear from analysts. So it does seem that the marketing isn't being perceived as well by the mass of the internet. But then again, collating the mass data of the internet, you'll never get them to agree on anything. So it swings and roundabouts. It's not great. I don't like seeing it as a DC fan. I wish that people were more excited for this, because I personally am. And personally, analysts are not going to affect my view on the movie. The marketing might. And I am still going to go see it because I'm interested, and I will give you my honest thoughts in a review format as soon as I can. But so it hasn't affected me. I will agree that the clip did seem kind of clunky, but we've barely seen any of the clip itself within the context of the film, so that doesn't make me feel shaky personally. But what do you guys think? Comment below and let me know. Does this tanking of Superman's box office cause you to be reticent and fearful? Or are you kind of like me? Are you going to go see it anyway and judge for yourself? Comment below and let me know. That's the end of the video, guys. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Thanks for watching.